Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're going to do my first impression of VR. I've never used a VR product ever, so I want to see if it's even worth it. Because one, it's expensive. It's $600 plus the PlayStation official dock is $49.99. I got the one with the Horizon bundle, so that's why it was $600. Because you can do all the functions, but I'm also going to use my Gran Turismo 7. But for this one, we're going to use the Gran Turismo 7 for my first impression, and to tell you guys, you know, if it's for me, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's not for other people, maybe it is for other people. So we're going to look at, you know, it's not an unboxing because there's many people that have done unboxing, but at least my first impression to VR itself. I've never used any type of VR, no Quest, no Oculus, no anything. So like I said, this is my first impression. You know, there's people out there that might want to get into VR. Maybe they got a PlayStation 5 and they get their taxes and they're like, you know, I got my taxes, I'm gonna buy one. So I just want to for one, to see if I actually understand how. Okay, this one uses for this arm. So one, you can tell like which one is for what hand just by how ergonomic it works. This is very lightweight, so that's my first impression to that. And again, Oculus Quest 3, that one looks pretty sick. I would like to try to get into that because I don't need to be tethered to anything. But to show you guys what both of them look like using them. So that's that. It has these side buttons, which is R1 and L1. And the triggers are your probably R2 and L2. So when you do racing for Gran Turismo, it'll be these triggers. I mean, for these are the analog sticks are smaller than the PlayStation 5 controller, which I'll show you. So that's the thumbsticks for the PlayStation 5 controller. You can see how big it is compared to the other one. Oh, and that wasn't even in focus. Well, there you go. So the thumbsticks on the controllers are smaller for the VR. So that's that. So here's the headset, sorry. Make sure that I'm in focus. Again, this is my first impression. I never used any VRs. We're gonna be showcasing the whole thing. It has the 4 cameras up front. And I do have a PlayStation 5 Slim. So that's everything that's in the box. We'll put that aside. And there's the other package to open up. Now again, I'm sorry, just skip through the video so you guys can see my reaction of using it. Like I said, I never used the VR. But for the Horizon, it comes with the code. So it doesn't come with a physical copy, which I wish it did. It has the USB to charge the remotes. It also has the cheap headset to connect it. Right now, I didn't bring my headset to my friend's house. So I would try these out just to see the 3D thing, or you know, see how immersed it is. But I have my 3D Pulse at the house. Eventually be trying that out. But yeah, it comes with this when it's brand new, like the used ones. Obviously don't bring this. It has this, the charging cable. I've heard a lot of bad things about these. These are very, you know, they're not going to be your permanent use. But again, I have a separate headphones for that. So that's it for that box. Other than the manual, to show you how to work with it. So I'm trying to do this fast so we can get into my reaction of wearing it and setting it up for the first time. So these are the charging adapters for the controllers. Again, this is official through Sony. It's not a third party. I would have went with third party, but I didn't. I should have, but didn't. So I know that this supports fast charging for the PlayStation official one. That's why I also went with it, so it can charge my controllers faster. For one, I do play a lot of Gran Turismo 7. It's my favorite game. So that's why, another reason why I got this instead. And sorry, my dog's in the background crying. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Put a like, put a comment. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel as popular as possible. I'm going to be spending a lot of money on my motorcycle. It's mainly for my motorcycle. But since I don't get to ride as often and I'm very into electronics, well, I record my electronics. So this is the cable for it. Why I'm showing casing this? Because it is very long, which is a good thing. You don't have to fight to look for an extension or anything. This is pretty long. I don't know if you can kind of tell. This is double, and that's how long it is. If I stretch it out, how many feet would it be? I want to say at least about 10 feet. 10 feet long. It's pretty long. It's just know that it's good that it's long. And then it has the little port here in the bottom. Just snaps right in. And then that's that. And then it has these adapter right here for the USB Type-C. If it will focus, but it won't focus. And it goes in the bottom right here. Again, let's see if it'll tap on it, see if it'll focus on it. There you go, focused. So we just insert that in there. And then we'll do the same thing for the other side, and it'll be permanently in there. And the same thing for this one. Okay, we tap to focus. And then there you go. Alright, so they'll be in the device like so. Let's see if I can do this right. And again, it's my first impression because I've never used a VR. Never dealt with this type of electronics. So again, my first impression might help somebody out and be like, hey, you know, yeah, I'm not trying to get into it. I bought this all myself. I'm not sponsored by nobody. Alright, so that's how it goes. It just lays in there. I don't think it's not magnet. It just lays inside and just cuddles in there. And like I said, it's just one cable, just to connect to the PlayStation. I got to do an update, and I'll show you guys my first impression once we get that started. We'll be right back.